If you're not a little Zoomer baby who watches TikTok, like me, then you probably are like, what the hell is Combat Master? Combat Master is a free-to-play first-person shooter game that I saw while scrolling TikTok. Surprisingly, given the fairly unknown nature of the game, Combat Master is a very popular game to play on TikTok Live. I had heard of the game months before, but I just never decided to pick it up until now when I saw a TikTok live stream of the game's Battle Royale mode and noticed the chat saying the name of the game. When you first boot up Combat Master, something that you'll immediately notice is that the entire menu and general aesthetic of the game is borderline ripping off the recent Call of Duty games. The Create a Class system is lifted straight from games like Modern Warfare 2019 and Modern Warfare 2. The UI is similar, the animations are extremely similar, and the game has a Battle Royale mode that's quite literally just the TEMU version of Warzone. But all this ends up working in its favor. Hell, I enjoyed my 3.5 hours of Steam playtime a lot. More than any of the time in the last year I spent playing Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2. The combat encounters seem fair and are a lot more fun, although they lack the same oomph and sound design that Call of Duty has. Combat Master's controls are really floaty and lack the same impact and heaviness found in similar FPS titles. This isn't necessarily a bad thing. Where Combat Master fails in its weapons and the way they handle, it excels in its movement. The movement is slick and responsive, which makes combat feel very fast and satisfying. You're able to mantle onto pretty much any surface in the map, and slide cancel as well. The way the game plays is very reminiscent of something like Titanfall, just without the wall running. And I think the recent popularity of Combat Master and the uptick in so-called movement players in Call of Duty highlights the fact that the Zoomers yearn for the movement FPS. Give a 14-year-old broccoli head something like Get to the Orange Door and their head would probably explode. Combat Master also features a Battle Royale mode, essentially a Warzone knockoff. But besides the uninspired setting, it can be surprisingly fun to play sometimes, especially when you're playing against little Jimmy, age 6, on his mommy's iPad. Overall, this game feels incredibly balanced. Sometimes you'll dominate entire lobbies, and sometimes you'll just do okay. But I never found myself becoming frustrated or getting stomped by the other team. While most of the game modes are your traditional deathmatch type stuff, Combat Master does actually sport one of its own original game modes, fittingly named Combat Master. The mode feels almost like mini Battle Royale, with each player on a map armed with only their fists, and weapons only obtained through loot boxes which can be found around the map, and drop every few seconds. Each player has 3 lives, and the aim is to be the last one alive. I was pleasantly surprised with this game mode, and it really does stand out against all the other overdone modes. Now you're probably thinking to yourself, why would I play Combat Master when there are much more polished and better experiences out there? Well, what Combat Master has over Call of Duty is that it's completely free to play, and has such low system requirements that can be played on pretty much anything. Ever get tired of your CoD installation being hundreds of gigabytes? Combat Master takes up around 2. I swear I'm not sponsored by Combat Master, I just like the game. It's not for everyone, but for people like me who don't play CoD enough to warrant the 200 gigabyte installations and $60 price tags, it's a suitable replacement. At least until Treyarch makes Call of Duty good again, then that'll be a different story. If you've gotten this far into the video, I just want to say thanks. It really means a lot to me when you guys stay and get through the whole thing. A lot of you are probably wondering what's up with me going MIA for almost a year. And to sum it up, I basically just got extremely burnt out with creating YouTube content. You know, pretty much every YouTuber says this at some time. It's not original, but not to mention the fact that, you know, college has gotten more and more stressful as I've, you know, gone on. So I've had less and less time, free time at all, to make any sort of online content. But I've recently felt motivated to start making some more YouTube videos again. I've always loved doing it. So I have a few game review type videos planned that you guys should enjoy if you're interested in that type of thing. I'm definitely going to do some more Half-Life type videos, definitely something to do with more Half-Life mods. So if you guys are interested in that, then definitely, you know, put your notifications on. So yeah, you know, I don't have the same amount of free time like I used to when I was, you know, making a lot of videos during the summer, but I'll still try to give videos out, you know, every now and again. Anyways, thank you all so much for watching. Hope you all have a great day or night. Peace.